Hello guys, and we are back with another career mode today, and we are going to be doing another career mode episode. And today is going to be round 5 of Spain. Season 1 still, and we're going to be starting off with a classic car event. As you guys saw in the recent episode, I told you I'll be starting this new episode with a classic car event. So as you can see, now we're going into classic car event around Brazil, I said, but I should have done Austria, as you guys will see literally in about 10 seconds. So here we are in the car Lewis Hamilton won his world championship with, I think it was, and the first corner we've already gone off the track and lost the majority of our time. So I've never driven this car, never driven this track, and yeah, it's a bad combination. So far, not a good start, but hopefully we can get to the first checkpoint and see if we can gain back most of our time. So as you can see, blocking up there, taking the corner really nicely, taking a decent exit, no oversteer there. So far, so good. Now we're coming up to the next checkpoint, literally in a couple of seconds. There is the next checkpoint, and we've hit the checkpoint. Excuse me, and having a bit of oversteer there, catching it while turning, so taking it really nice, but putting on the throttle too much and not lifting off and hitting the wall and spinning around. So that's our session over. So spin back around, shift straight up to 6th after we accelerate. You guys can see literally right now, then shift back down to 3rd and have oversteer. And to even make it worse, just turning, tap on the throttle, the grass made a big effect and helped us spin. So now this is well and truly over this session. So this video might be a bit long, so don't be afraid to skip on to the race if you want to see the main part of the video. But here we are going to speak to our engineer Chris after we get our career score, because we have some good news from him.
Hi, how are you today? The improved package has arrived. We're having it fitted in time for FP1. Have a look at the factory report.
So, Chris has given us a new part. This time it's the front wing to help out aerodynamics, which will help us a lot at Spain, because at Spain we need a lot of a lot of downforce, since it's mainly a downforce track, and also you need straight line speed to defend and to overtake on this straight. So as you can see in FP1, we only did track acclimatization, tire management, and fuel saving, which was good, and we got 9th in FP1. So no, sorry, that was our teammate who got 9th, but we got probably down way below 15th. So as you can see now, we've done, I showed you guys, didn't get to see it because I skipped it quick, but we got purple in the fuel saving and green in the tire and track acclimatization. But the qualifying pace and race strategy, I couldn't do it, but because I just couldn't do it that session, so I waited till FP3 to do it. And the qualifying pace, I completed it green. I could have done it purple, but I just couldn't bother to go out for another lap. So green was okay for that time being. So as you can see, the race strategy hasn't been done yet. It's been failed because I didn't even try it in FP3, since I didn't have any remaining tires left to use for the race strategy. So it would have been a waste of time trying to use worn and scrub tires for the race strategy. So now was retiring from FP3, since that is our session over, and we finished in 6th place, which is okay. So now we're going to collect our resource points, and we are going to speak to our agent, our agent Emma Jenkins, to tell us our team objectives for qualifying. So let's listen to Emma.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
So she's given us 13th place and also beat our teammate Nico Hulkenberg. And as you can see in the rivalry, we're losing it by quite a margin. So hopefully we can come back and take that margin somewhere else. So as you can see, doing our components, switching from component 1 to component 2 to our proper good green engine. So probably we'll be skipping from that to column 3 soon, since they will wear out quite quickly. So now we're going to skip on to qualifying. And in qualifying, unfortunately, my pace was looking good for qualifying, but unfortunately the rain came down, and I haven't even ever done Spain in the wet, so I was really scared because I didn't have a good setup for the wet, and I didn't really check if the race would be dry until later on. So as you can see, I upped the wings to 8.4, changing the transmission down a bit, because the transmission is all about traction. It was in the wet, so there's no need to have high traction. Less traction in the wet. So hopefully this will help us during the wet. Same suspension geometry, lowering this front suspension down just to keep the front end stable when we hit those bumps, upping the pressure a bit, leaving the tires and the ballast the same. Yep, we leave them all the same. Keeping inters on, not changing anything else. And yeah, so we're gonna look at the at our computer right now to check the weather, if it's gonna dry out later on. As you can see now, I've checked qualifying few minutes, it might dry out, and then I checked in the race as well if it'll be dry or if it will still be wet, so I could at least go off this and do some practice laps in the wet. But as you can see, here we are starting in qualifying intermediates, taking the first corner really nicely there, hitting that apex alright, go nice and wide to get a nice and good entry and exit, but the exit wasn't that good. As you can see, it was still near the apex, so we should have gone a bit more wide, a bit more aggressive, but it's our first time, so we just need to complete one lap. As you can see, Verstappen has done the fastest lap, but taking that corner really nicely, to be honest. Shifting a bit too early there, but now Sebastian Vettel has taken pole for now, taking first place for Q1 just for now, but maybe someone might top it later on in the session, since it will be dry, so maybe somebody could top it. So taking those last couple of corners really nicely on his right, using as much of the track as possible, braking literally at the 100-meter ball, looking up so much, so we lost about 3/10 doing that look up, so we could have been way above, well, done a better time, but due to that lock up and some oversteer here and shifting down to third gear, could shift down into fourth, but it's alright shifting down to third, leaving it in third there, flipping the apex, short shifting up in fourth, and lose a bit of time since you can't go flat out here, so losing about 2/10 having that oversteer, but managing to control it, putting up into match mixture, and that keeps us in 11th since we didn't do a good lap time. So we're going to try and see if we can do another lap time, and we brake at the 100-meter ball, clipping the apex really nicely, having a bit of oversteer there, going on the curb, and the curb just takes us out. We hit the wall, and some of our front wing comes off, so I just thought let me return to the garage. So as you see, we are going to come out for another lap at the end of Q1. 4 minutes remaining, so we have enough time to do at least 3 laps, so 3 laps will be enough for, maybe even 4, maybe depending on how much time is left. But having quite a bad exit, having overstayed, having a bit more sun helps us control the car, but not having a good start to the lap, and then one of the Toro Rossos just comes flying past, and that's our lap over for now. So now we're going to skip on to another lap at the start of our third lap of the session, and as you can see, we're coming into first corner. We're doing so well, and Verline came in our way, so that was our second lap ruined. And as you can see, yellow flags due to me going off the track and rejoining the track. Now it's green and it's alright. So I was going to return to the garage, but I thought no point returning to the garage, let me see if I can go around for another lap. But as you can see, Verline and Ericsson are all on soft, so I wanted to return to the garage to put on softs, but there wasn't enough time. So as you can see, I'm just retiring from the session, knowing that there's nothing I could do to really gain any time. So retired from the session, And if I waited till the soft period, been a bit more smart, I would have gotten the top 10 if I completed a decent lap. As you can see, 8 people did laps on the softs, and even the Saubers got through, so I would have got through. And as you can see, Sebastian Vettel's lap was still on the fastest on the intermediates, but not the fastest out of the whole session. So let's speak to Emma about our race goals for this race. As you can see, we're losing the rivalry by 22-9 still, so losing it. So let's speak to Emma Jenkins, our agent, right now.
Hey, how are you? I have some information on the race goals you should keep in mind.
So, as you can see, we have to finish in 16th place, beat our teammate Hulkenberg, and usual things, be 11th in the championship. So, as you can see, since I'm starting last, there's nothing really to do. So we can just have a penalty without, gaining and without losing any position. So taking a penalty, taking an extra power unit. I think it would have been better if I actually got a new gearbox and kept it in the first, because the gearbox was really good. Actually, it was since Monaco, which hasn't been uploaded yet, but Monaco was quite good, because Monaco, the engine was alright, because the gearbox, because nothing happened, no failures, no mucking up, nothing. So now we're going to skip onto the formation lap. So we're going to do a 2-stop today, soft to medium and medium. I could have done soft and medium, a bit more aggressive, but I would have to do quite some severe tire saving. As you can see, meddling with the setup a bit, because it's not dry, it's not wet, it's dry now, so I can put more pressure on, and I know how to race in the dry. Also, you can see I'll put in the fuel bit, just 2 laps is my comfort zone, really. So depending on where you're racing, if it's Monaco, you can race under fuel, because in Monaco you don't need much fuel. So 5 red lights, I'm gonna have to wait till the lights go out, because we are in last. So coming off now, and we're gonna skip on to the start of our race. So here we are on the line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. The start of the round 5 of season 1 Spanish Grand Prix. Off they go, and we're having a decent start. Hulkenberg moves down quite quickly actually, and he had a bad start, but the rest of the grid had a decent start. Perez is already making a move on Van Dorn, which may take a massive lunge down the inside of most of the cars. Verlaine gets past. If we had a bit more courage, we could have taken him, but Van Dorn pulls us a bit and make a bit more contact with him, and nearly swerves into our side pod. But fortunately, we managed to squeeze him around the straight line speed due to his rubbish McLaren Honda engine. Helps us with our Renault engine. So that was quite a tense start, but we can't really take much of a breather yet. As you can see, coming through this corner, we gained so much on the train now. I was thinking about making a move here, but as you can see, it was a bit too risky. So I could have had some oversteer. As you can see there, I had oversteer, so could have even had a collision there. So taking this run on to the back straight really nicely. As you can see, gaining on him in rich mix. Overtaking him, Ericsson, and going to Grosjean. Could have overtaken Grosjean, but I thought too risky. Let's just wait until the pit straight to move up a couple more positions. As you can see, we're beating our team target and also beating our teammates. So far, so good for the team. And pressurizing Grosjean into this corner. Just wanted to make a mistake into the final corner, so we could gain on him. But you see, we go on the curb and lose the back end, and then having more oversteer. Ericsson hits our rear and loses half of his front wing. As you can see, Van Dorn starts pressurizing us there, but we just about managed to keep it ahead. And as you can see, Perez is trying to make a move on Ericsson. Ericsson goes defensive. Perez unfortunately doesn't manage to get through. I think Perez might also have some damage as well, because he pits for softs later, and we overtake Perez quite easily. We're having a bit of contact there, but not too harmful for any of us actually. So here we go. Could have made a dive for it on Ericsson there, but too risky. And yeah, so if I did, I could have got some damage, or I could have overtaken him. So taking this corner really nice and overtaking him. So wow, whoa, brilliant start, and a breathtaking start. So really tiring myself out because of this tense start. As you can see, we're gaining on Verlaine, but I thought better of it not to make a move into that corner there. It would be better if I wait until somewhere else. So I'm just showing the majority of this lap to you guys, just to show you how my pace was. So as you can see, I'm catching Verlaine really quickly, not getting a decent, really good exit actually, as we're in the dirtier of Verlaine, but taking this corner really nice, really good exit. As you can see, we're right on the back of the gearbox, going down the inside, shifting down to 4th gear. But we make a bit of contact and a bit of oversteer there, and that move didn't go very too well. So you can see on this back straight, putting it down into something which breaking the usual point, and we're gaining on him really massively. So Verlaine doesn't have too much aerodynamics, as you will see through the final corner. So gaining on him, shifting down to 3rd, but not losing too much time when we short shift back and break into this near corner. So coming back on Verlaine, we have more of the opportunity to stay ahead, but the aerodynamics of the car let him down, and we just use our superior straight line speed of the Sauber old Ferrari engine, and we just saw past him. So now we're going to skip on to the start of lap 8, and Grosjean is trying to overtake Stroll. And you can see Stroll doesn't go defensive, but Grosjean goes on the attack. Stroll just keeping it there, but Stroll loses out. I just go wide, trying to get a good entry and exit into the corner, so I could see if I can make a move on both, because they were both flustered there. But going down the inside of Stroll, making no contact, but he's still there. We tried to squeeze him up, and we just about managed to. So looking up there, Stroll tries to come back, but there's nothing really doing for him there. So as you see, onto the end of lap 8, now we're coming in for our stop, boxing this lap, taking it coming quite badly to me as well, breaking the ideal spot. And now we can take a bit of a breather, but our teammate Hulkenberg comes in. As you can see, Magnussen is right ahead of us, so unfortunately for our teammate, he's gonna get a double stack. So putting on the mediums, looking right behind us, and as you can see, we see our teammate going into the box, but Magnussen gets held up by our teammate, and we managed to jump Magnussen. So at least we have gained 1 position for free due to our teammate. So thank you, Hulkenberg. And then you can see coming out Perez, we're right there on softs. As I said, we'll be on softs later, and dead fight old. I think when Eric hit my rear, I think Perez also hit Ericsson and got some damage to his wing as well. So as you can see, overtake Stroll really easy, doing a massive undercut on him, and Grosjean's massively ahead, way ahead than before, so he's done the overcut on us, and I don't think we're going to be seeing him doing it for the rest of this race. You can see he's really storming away on his freshman tires, and Perez was hurrying us there. So Perez was, in a mood to just get away, but unfortunately he didn't, so he just came in for his stop. I think he came in around lap 10, 12ish, stuff like that. But yeah, taking Grosjean and Magnussen pressurizes us a bit there, as we go a bit wide, but keeping it. Then as you can see, Magnussen doesn't get a good exit, even though he could come with the DRS and slipstream, but he doesn't. We just keep it, we're even extending the distance between me and Magnussen. As you can see, we're looking at 100 ICE, and the gearbox quite worn out, but we do come out ahead of Alonso. I don't know what happened to him. He was ahead of me, but we do jump Alonso, so we did gain kind of 1 position, so it was quite good there. So Grosjean's gonna he's gonna come in on this lap, and I'm just gonna show a bit of this lap as you see our teammate comes in, but I don't know why. I don't know how he done his it today, but we'll see later when we see him in the race, but in a weird position. So here we are, coming through this corner, taking it really nicely, but Alonso gain a lot on us through this corner. He has way more pressure tires, and we asked for who am I racing. You guys can see, but my time is in the race. I can't really see that, so I can't see. So, so here we are skipping on to the end of lap 21, and we're going to make our stop this lap. You can see the rears aren't really warm, but the front left gets a real beating around this track since we loaded left hand corners, right hand, so loads of high speed corners, so 66 pits, but I tend to take more care of the rears than on the front, so I think I might have to adjust my driving style to take care of both of them. As you can see, the has team already for pit stop, so either Magnus or Grosjean is coming up. I think it's Magnus, but he made this stop early actually, so we come out of our box and putting on the same mediums, coming out just ahead of Verlaine, so we don't get jumped by anyone, so keeping ahead of Verlaine after that we can keep up with us. So you see Perez behind us with hard, so as when he came in he saw on cars and went to the end, so the one stop looks really strong today, but unfortunately I didn't choose it. So as you can see, I showed Alonso and all the others fighting really hard. You can see they didn't get a good offset, and I just come blistering down the inside, making a bit of contact with Alonso, but just about managing to get through. It's quite scary from there. I thought I was going to lose some of my front wing there, but I just managed to hold it through. And Magnussen was on the hard tires actually. I don't know what happened to him, but he was coming with really doing at least a 2-stop, but I don't know why he's going for hard, but it doesn't matter right now. But so we put on the DRS, going up into Richmond, going down the inside of Magnussen, but we're going to be more brave than we were with Grosjean and just squeezing it and taking that position, putting it back down into standard. And on to the end of lap 26, we take a really nice exit of those corners to go while we're being quite far behind our team at Hulkenberg. So you put it up into Rich Mix, keeping on the DRS, keeping in the slipstream, coming alongside him through the inside, forcing it to the inside, breaking at the 100-meter book, taking the corner really nicely and just got squeezing our teammate out. So now we have P12 where we were originally. And yeah, so Massa though is quite far ahead, he's 12 seconds, so there's no way we're going to catch them. So as you can see, there are blue flags in the top left, faster cars approaching. So it was Vettel behind us, so I wanted to get DRS really desperately. So DRS was going to be a crucial point, crucial for me. So I let Vettel through there so I could get DRS, but he brake chucked me into this final corner, so I got some damage on my front right wing. So as you can see, the damage is playing in through that final corner. So I do get DRS, but I do get short-term enjoyment, but long-lasting. Leave it. I'll just leave it. As you see, taking that corner really slow. We're holding up this train, and some even more cars are approaching. So, and as you can see, Hulkenberg tried to go down our inside, but we just take the racing line, just about keep it ahead. We have to go defensive in this corner. We have a bit of contact with Hulkenberg, and he just turned in on us and lost a couple of positions to Alonso and all of them. So wow, that was quite an exciting race, and even more cars are approaching, but there's no point letting them through since it is the final. Well, for us, probably, yeah, this is the final time we go down the final corner, taking it really nice and keeping it in rich mix and staying ahead of this train. So before, there was I didn't really have to defend too much. The straight line speed and my setup really helped me through this race. So I really was thankful for my setup, because it really helps. So let's listen to the commentators.
We bring today's race to a close. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. and that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari.
So, Sebastian Vettel's come first, Lewis Hamilton is second, and Kimi Raikkonen is third. So the man who brake checked us has won the race, so he doesn't really deserve it, but he, except from that moment, he did really well with us. So we finished P12, beating our team expectations, finishing ahead of our teammate. That's why I was going really aggressive on our teammate, because I wanted to beat the team's expectations. So we've done that, and Hulkenberg finishes 15th due to him trying to force a movement around the outside of us and making contact with us. I don't know if he got damaged, but it looked like he might have got a bit of damage to his front wing, but hopefully he did not. So here we're looking at the standings for everything. Renault still has 1 point, and in the drivers' standings we are still 16th. So it's still good. So hopefully we can get some points the next couple of races due to Canada, which is one of my favorite tracks. So hopefully that doesn't go too bad for us, in case we get some front wing damage or have a crash or any of that. So we've done what the team asked, everything that they asked for this race, and as you can see, we finished the race. Yes, beat Hulkenberg, well, not penalty 3 but 3, but I meant not beating Hulkenberg. We did beat him, so we got in the green, we're getting into the green, so we did everything, we did as much as possible to beat Hulkenberg, and we've done it in this race. So this is our strongest race so far throughout the season. So far this has been a good video today. So guys, I hope you liked the video. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the FF1 for more weekly F1 videos, or even different ones. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, as I already said, and comment if you want a shout out. I will be doing a shout out video sooner or later, and please follow my Instagram ff1yt lowercase and my Twitch ff1yt high cases, so uppercase. So please, hope you liked it, and this is the F1, and I am out.